what's up, guys? So, today I wanted to talk about what postpartum means for me as a first time mom and my experience of what I feel like postpartum depression is. So, for me, I feel like postpartum depression isn't really depression, but more so grieving. Like, you're literally grieving who you used to be. And, like, in my case, it was harder for me because starting off when I got pregnant, I knew that I would be doing it by myself. Like the moment I realized I was pregnant, I knew, okay, so the father is most likely not going to be in her life. And it's not because like I don't know who her dad is or something crazy like that. Like I'm fully aware who her father is. And that's the issue, is that I'm fully aware who her father is. And I just don't think that he is a fit to be in her life. And also, I just not one for toxicity and going back and forth. And I feel like a one-parent home full of love is a lot better than having a two-parent toxic home with arguing and fighting and etc. like that, you know? So while being pregnant, I was already like down on myself because I knew I was doing it by myself and I was scared. And I kind of let that fear carry throughout my whole pregnancy, and to the point where I wasn't motivated to do anything. I was just kind of working from home to make money to survive and stuff, like, cause I'm preparing for a baby. And then when she got here, I felt like it took a while for it to really sink in, like, wow, I'm really a mother now. Like, I was just doing the basic needs, like taking care of her, making sure all her needs are met, but I was like neglecting myself as well. And I feel like it's because when I discovered that I'm now a mother, I only devoted myself to being a mother, and it was actually draining for me. Like, my house was a mess. I didn't have energy to do anything. I was eating horribly, and I just wasn't taking care of myself. Like, I was barely showering. I was showering probably like twice a week. Like, legit, that's how bad it was. And so I realized it's just because I didn't know how to coexist with me and her being here now. Like, I didn't know how to put myself first and also meet her needs as well. Like, I didn't know how to take care of the both of us. It was either I was going to take care of her or I was going to take care of me, and for the most part she won that battle. But then I feel like recently I had a mental shift where I tuned back into my energy and realized, like, oh wow, I am capable of taking care of myself and my home and her and meeting all our needs and coexisting together as one, instead of as this separate thing, or I'm only a mother and I only have to take care of you and I don't have time to do anything. If you really want to, you can find the time to do everything you need to do. And it's also that reminder that everything doesn't have to get done all at once. Like, you don't have to do everything all in one day. Because I deep cleaned my whole entire apartment, and it didn't take me one day to do. It took a span of 3 days to do, because I am still a supportive mother. I don't believe in the cry it out method. So I did, like, whenever she started crying or was upset, I did come and support her. I did come sit with her and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, I am a mother. But it's about finding that balance and finding your strength to actually want to take care of yourself. Because when you're in that grieving period and you're shedding your old self, I feel like you don't have the energy to take care of yourself and stuff, because I feel like in that transition period of becoming a mother and after giving birth and just being focused on her and being so sleep deprived, you don't realize that you're slowly shedding yourself. And that's why it feels so painful and so tiring and so draining and so confusing in the moment, because you're literally shedding your old self during the postpartum period. And literally you really are as well, because you do bleed for like a couple weeks at a time, after you having a baby, of course, it's just your body naturally healing, and you are going through like that deep healing process after having a baby, because your body did go through a lot of trauma while being pregnant and while giving birth. Even if you had a C-section, it's going through so much trauma and it's so heavy. So give yourself grace, because you are legit shedding your old self and you coming into a new woman, your new higher self, a new higher consciousness, as well as just being the best mother you can be, because you can't be the best mother that you can be if you're not the best version of yourself, if you're not being more present and not being more productive with your energy and what you're doing and how you're taking care of yourself and how you're showing up for yourself. You are going to pass that down to your baby eventually, because if you're not taking a shower, you're not doing your hair, you're not picking up after yourself, cleaning after yourself, your baby sees that, and you know, it kind of knocks off the balance of things and stuff like that. Like, they subconsciously gonna be like, okay, this is how my mom is. She's not confident in herself anymore. She's just laying around. She's just doing the bare minimum in life. So that's how I should show up in life too. But you don't ever want your child to have that type of mindset. So if you're going through the postpartum, just know that it's not more so that you're depressed. It's that you're grieving, and it does take time to grieve. Sometimes it takes people months to grieve, sometimes it takes people years to grieve, but just focus on that healing and restoring who you are deeply rooted. And so, yeah, that's all that I wanted to really speak on, is that it is okay if you are going through postpartum depression, and if you are grieving your old self. Just know that things are gonna get better. You're gonna get your energy back. You're gonna get back into flow. You're gonna realize, like, okay, this is what I'm here for, and you're gonna get it done. So yeah, love you. Bye.